What is he in for this Saturday night?
Yeah, I ruined Wiggling for sure. Um, he just doing what he have to do, trying to psych himself up for the fight and things like that. But
the IQ, skill level, just being the overall cerebral assassin in the ring. He ain't never been in there with someone like me up to date. You know what I'm saying? Moving the last fight, never could.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is aiming for a big comeback in 2025 after stepping into the ring only once in 2024. Determined to stay active, he has set his sights on fighting 3 times this year. But more than just racking up fights, Davis plans to make a statement, using his first opponent as an example to remind everyone exactly who Tank Davis is.
Wait.
for real, y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a if y'all was quiet, if y'all was lying.
He got the wood over there.
Like, switched it up. I don't give a
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing.
The reigning WBO lightweight champion hasn't fought 3 times in a single year since 2019, and has only stepped into the ring 3 times since 2023. During that stretch, he secured stoppage victories over Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia, with his most recent win coming via a 7th-round knockout of Frank Martin on June 15th. Determined to stay more active in 2025, Davis emphasized at a media workout, "Hopefully, I will have 3 fights this year." The first obstacle in his plan comes in the form of a showdown against WBA junior lightweight champion Lamont Roach.
Feeling like when you do?
I feel like it actually feel like a home run, like when someone hit the bat and then
Roach
just
enters the fight following an impressive 8th-round stoppage victory over the previously undefeated Fargal McCrow on June 28th, as well as a hard-fought split decision win over Hector Luis Garcia on November 25th, 2023. The only loss of his career came via unanimous decision against Jamel Herring on November 9th, 2019. Notably, Roach hasn't fought above 130 pounds since 2017. Meanwhile, Tank has established himself as one of boxing's biggest stars, but his inactivity remains a major criticism of his career. If he can stay more active and secure matchups against fellow lightweight champions like Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, or Vasyl Lomachenko, he could solidify his status as one of the sport's top pound-for-pound fighters.
none of that.
Not at all.
Tell him I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing is gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like in?
At 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, about 45 minutes after his scheduled media workout, Gervonta "Tank" Davis finally arrived at Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, New York. Dressed in pink sweatpants, a hoodie pulled over a Yankee cap, he stretched briefly and wiped the sleep from his eyes while waiting to speak with Premier Boxing Champions host Miguel Flores. Moments later, Davis stepped out of the ring and disappeared into the streets of the Dumbo district without throwing a single punch or addressing reporters. Considering he had already held a media workout last week in Washington, D.C., where he also trained for this fight, and with weigh-ins just 48 hours away, it's understandable why a fighter in a high-stakes bout would choose to skip a public workout.
For me.
Now, going into this fight against Lamont Roach, this is your first fight for 2025. What are you hoping to accomplish this year in 2025? And it all begins this Saturday against Lamont.
WBA lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis promises plenty of action this Saturday when he takes on Lamont Roach Jr. at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. "You'll see fireworks," Davis said. "I'm sharp, fast, and explosive. Lamont is sharp too. It's going to be a banger, and the fans will be the true winners on fight night." The 30-year-old Baltimore native will be fighting at Barclays Center for the 4th time, but for the first time in nearly 3 years. The venue holds special significance for him, as it's where he won his first world title in 2017, stopping Jose Pedraza in 7 rounds to claim the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship. Determined to stay more active in 2025 after fighting just once in 2024, an 8th-round knockout of Frank Martin last June, Davis is eager to make a statement.
Hopefully I got 3 fights this year. Hopefully. But I'm looking forward to Lamont Roach.
Davis has set his sights on fighting 3 times in 2025, something he hasn't accomplished since 2019. His opponent, Lamont Roach Jr., 25, from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, is the reigning WBA junior lightweight champion, but will be moving up in weight for this bout. Like Davis, Roach hasn't fought since last June and enters the ring on a 6-fight winning streak since his only professional loss, a 2019 defeat to southpaw Jamel Herring. While Davis kept things low-key at the media workout, Roach took a different approach, putting on the longest public session of the day. He completed 2 rounds on the pads under the watchful eye of his father and trainer, Lamont Roach Sr. However, Davis remains confident in the outcome. Roach is in for a rude awakening for sure, he said. He's trying to build himself up, but it all comes down to skill.
Not necessarily, but it is a little get back that I gotta get for sure. For sure.
Whoever has the better skill that night will be the one who walks away victorious. WBA lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis has built an impressive resume, securing wins over elite opponents like Leo Santa Cruz, Yuriorkis Gamboa, and Ryan Garcia, proving his versatility and dominance in the ring. His upcoming title defense against Lamont Roach Jr. on March 1st in New York presents another opportunity to showcase his power and extend his undefeated record to 30-0 with 28 knockouts. At 30 years old, the Baltimore native remains one of the biggest stars in boxing, with his name synonymous with excitement, knockout power, and must-watch fights.
Yeah, that's a goal of mine. But regardless, I mean, after I win, I'm gonna defend that belt until I feel.
While he's not at a Mayweather-Pacquiao level of fame, Davis is popular enough to be the aside of a pay-per-view event against an opponent few give a chance of winning. While Lamont Roach has lost but one of 26 bouts, he's also had a draw on one occasion. Few, if any, are giving the Maryland native a chance of winning when he faces Davis this Saturday night at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Although this isn't the kind of fight that fans crave, Davis has expressed a desire to fight 3 times in 2025. The reality is the power-punching Davis is fun to watch. He's fast, far more skilled than he might be given credit for, and extremely powerful. Why is Davis as popular as he is? Because he's entertaining and talented, and that's all he has to be in today's fight game.
Whooping his ass. That's the key. Staying in control, though. Staying in control. That's the key.
In many ways, Gervonta "Tank" Davis is a throwback to the Mayweather-Pacquiao era, where a fighter's popularity alone could generate massive revenue, regardless of the opponent. The same can be said for Canelo Alvarez today. While Davis may not yet be drawing the high 6- to 7-figure viewership numbers that Floyd and Manny did in their prime, he commands enough attention to be a consistent pay-per-view attraction. Beyond that, his ability to pack arenas stems from the explosive knockouts that have become his trademark. Davis's biggest fight to date came 2 years ago in Las Vegas when he defeated Ryan Garcia in what was a true super fight between 2 widely popular boxers. Garcia never managed to take control of the bout, while Davis dropped him in the 2nd round before sealing the win with a devastating body shot in the 7th.
Stay in the ring more this year, for sure. I probably got one favorite.
Fans are eager to see Gervonta "Tank" Davis in another high-profile, high-stakes fight. Shakur Stevenson stands out as a potential opponent before Davis secures another mega bout, but first, he must get past a determined Lamont Roach. While most expect Tank to notch another victory on Saturday, this is boxing, a sport where anything can happen. Since turning pro in 2013, Davis has experienced a meteoric rise, establishing himself as one of the biggest draws in the sport, consistently filling arenas and drawing massive audiences. However, the lightweight division has taken an unexpected turn. Newly crowned WBO lightweight champion Keyshawn Davis has made it clear that he is no longer interested in pursuing a fight with the undefeated Gervonta Davis, shifting the landscape of potential future matchups.
Hopefully I got 3 fights this year. Hopefully. But I'm looking forward to Lamont Roach.
Keyshawn Davis, who recently captured the WBO lightweight title with a 4th-round knockout of Dennis Barrick, made it clear that Gervonta "Tank" Davis is no longer his primary target. Speaking on The Ariel Helwani Show, Keyshawn didn't hold back, stating, "I'm not chasing Tank, let's put that out there. Damn Tank for real. Tank knows I want to fight him. His coach knows I want to fight him, and the boxing world knows I want to fight him. The real question is, does Tank have the guts to fight me? These bold remarks have ignited widespread debate in the boxing community, adding even more intrigue to the ever-evolving lightweight division.
Looking to come dry, still trying to buy tickets. You know, you broke the record the last time, the highest grossing gate for a boxing event at Barclays Center. There's been word that...
At just 25 years old, GervontaDavis has a bright future ahead. His decision to step away from a potential showdown with Gervonta "Tank" Davis could be a strategic move, allowing him to focus on other opportunities and build his own legacy. With the lightweight division stacked with talent, Keyshawn has plenty of options to take on top-tier champions and contenders. His next moves will be crucial in shaping his career and solidifying his place in boxing history.
What can fans expect between you and Roach Saturday?
Just fireworks, man. Just two kids that's coming together to put on a great performance. I know.
Speaking to Cigar Talk, GervontaDavis didn't hold back, claiming that Tank and his team are worried about the challenge. Man, that's up to Tank. If he wants to see it for himself, send the contract. I'll sign it. Outside of the money to be made, I'll fight him with the same energy he brings. He can't pull the shenanigans he does with others on me. I'm ready for that. He can't mess with me, bro. And he knows it. Ishan also revealed a conversation with someone from Tank's camp saying, "That bald-headed dude told me, just don't call out Tank for the rest of the year. Those guys are worried. They want me to move up to 140 to get me out of 135, so they don't have to fight me. But no, I'm staying at 135, and I'll be here until he fights me."
What have you done in the sport? He hasn't done nothing.
You don't think he's better than any of the guys in the
looking more better than him. Than Keyshawn.
As GervontaDavis prepares for his first world title fight on Friday against Denis Berinchyk, he's already setting his sights on one of boxing's biggest stars, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Speaking on Fight Hub TV, Keyshawn addressed the possibility of a future showdown with Tank, though he isn't convinced an offer will come his way. "I would love to fight Tank," Keyshawn said. "But he doesn't have the balls to fight me. I really feel that way. I don't think he's got the guts to send me a contract and actually step in the ring with me."
Way more better than this nigga. So
you would rather
you screaming this nigga name, he haven't done nothing.
GervontaDavis, an Olympic silver medalist in 2021, has quickly risen through the professional ranks and is set to fight for a world title in just his 13th bout. A victory would make him one of the major title holders in the lightweight division, joining the ranks of Vasyl Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Any matchup between these four would be a must-see event, but a showdown between Keyshawn and Tank could arguably be the most exciting of them all. Despite the magnitude of a potential fight with Tank, Keyshawn insists he won't chase after it. "Everything is defense. Defense only wins in basketball," he said, emphasizing his focus on carving his own path rather than waiting on one opponent. He compared the situation to Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, where one fighter is waiting for the other to show interest. "I'm just waiting for you to send me a contract, bro," Keyshawn said. "I feel like making this fight is easy because everybody knows who the A-side is. Everyone knows what's going on when it comes to me and him. As far as negotiations go, it's actually a simple fight to make, and promoting it would be even easier." Meanwhile, rapper Lil Yachty put Tank on the spot, bluntly asking whether his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach would be the last of his career. Tank reassured fans with a confident response. "I have more plans. Definitely some more heads on the wall." Given his history of hinting at retirement, this statement provides some relief to those who hope to see him in the ring for years to come.
Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no heart.
GervontaDavis didn't hide his satisfaction with his career, but admitted there's still one fight that lingers in his mind. "In the back of my mind, I was like, damn, he was a fighter I was supposed to fight, or I was asked to fight," Davis said. The opponent he's referring to is Vasyl Lomachenko. Last year, negotiations for the highly anticipated bout were nearly finalized, but plans fell apart when the Ukrainian fighter decided to put his career on hold.
Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and
Davis does not support those who criticize Lomachenko for not accepting the fight offer, and is confident that fear was not a factor. He expressed that Lomachenko likely didn't appreciate people suggesting he was afraid. I don't think that's the case, the Baltimore boxer said. In Davis's view, Lomachenko's decision was more about family than boxing. Now he's older and has kids. It's more about them, he explained. Of course, we still want to make money, but at this stage I feel like 80% of it is about the kids.
No, you did it. You did it. Bro, he pushed me. He pushed me. Look, they try to hold me back. I done got past about.
On the other hand, Lomachenko's retirement could be approaching, as he has hinted at December 2024 as the possible end of his professional boxing career. However, he has yet to make an official statement, leaving the boxing world in suspense. Meanwhile, during the first official press conference for Davis vs. Roach, Tank gave fans a glimpse into his future plans. When asked about his schedule for 2025, he didn't shy away from hinting at retirement, stating, "After next year, I'm out of it, out of the sport."
Security guard. No, it's like 5. I got past like 5 security guards. They gotta see me. I had to go around back. I went around back. Like, all right, you trying to leave?
Davis's declaration didn't sit well with fans, who have grown accustomed to seeing him in the ring, even if only occasionally. Many voiced their disappointment and frustration in the comment section, unwilling to hold back their reactions. One fan questioned the contradiction in Davis's statement, given his recent contract extension, asking, "Thought he had a 7-fight deal?" His apparent lack of urgency to prioritize the sport and its fans has long been a point of contention among certain sections of the boxing community, a sentiment that now seems even more solidified.
He pushed me and started running. Stuff. No.
Some fans found logic in Davis's decision, emphasizing the importance of long-term well-being. "Health is wealth," one supporter noted, pointing out that his fighting style may not be suited for a prolonged career. Many boxers suffer severe health issues after retirement, including chronic headaches and nerve damage, as the physical toll of the sport catches up with them. Given Davis's aggressive, high-paced approach, he could also face similar repercussions. However, outside of his bout with Ryan Garcia, Davis has yet to face the elite names in the lightweight division. The pressure continues to mount for him to step into the ring with champions like Shakur Stevenson. If he avoids such matchups, for too long, he risks falling out of favor.
What changed? What made you
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who would be?
90 minutes after the scheduled start time, Tank Davis and Lamont Roach finally took the stage to address the media and promote their 12-round showdown for the WBA lightweight title. "I want to thank you all for staying out a little late," Roach began, seemingly hinting at his own punctuality. "This is a hell of an opportunity, and we're going to conquer it." As he spoke, he gestured toward Davis, who appeared distracted at times, chewing gum with intense focus.
Martin press conference. It looked like you were like, talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously...
I know he's going to be surprised. For all the naysayers, I think he took this fight because he knows I'm a dog, and you're going to see what happens when two dogs go at it. But make no mistake, I'm the one coming out victorious. "We're going to put on a hell of a show for y'all," Roach declared. As of January 1st, 2025, Roach remains the reigning WBA junior lightweight champion, though he enters this fight as a sizable underdog. On the other hand, the highly skilled Davis, often hailed as the future of boxing, has now crossed the milestone of his 30th birthday. Some critics argue that time is running out for him to fully realize the immense potential that many once expected.
What have he done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga. I keep screaming this nigga name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
Tank first took a moment to thank PBC, Amazon, God, and Al Heyman. "I'm excited to be a part of this," he said before adding, "Right now, I'm not really big on all the back and forth. Come March 1st, it's definitely going to be a great show. We just have to wait and see. We've got 3 months to prepare, and that's exactly what I'm focused on." When asked why he chose to fight an opponent he had already beaten twice in the amateurs, Davis confidently responded, "I've got skills. Come March 1st, everyone will see. And with that, he wrapped up his remarks, leaving fans eager for fight night.